What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of our MLB The Show 21 Road to the Show series with our two-way player, Everett Scott. And in the previous episode, I believe we had a pretty good performance. I think we had a shutout, but then we got pulled before the ninth, and we ended up winning, I believe. I did play a little bit ahead. Yeah, I believe we played this first game here against the Padres, and we ended up winning 1-0. But as you can see, John Brebbia came in after I was pulled, and he was ended up given credit for the win. Yeah, you could see I pitched 7 innings, gave up 3 hits, got 9 strikeouts. Brebbia came in, gave up 1 hit, gave up 2 walks. But then Taylor was credited with the save. So would have been nice if I could have been credited with that, but it was just a pitcher's duel up until the 8th apparently. So but as you can see in the standings in the NL Central, we are 3 games back of the Brewers. So we're hanging on in the NL Central, but if we go to the all the actual standings here, if you look at the wild card, we are 4.5 games back of a wild card spot. So unless we can actually start stringing together more than 2 wins at a time, I definitely do not think we'll be making the postseason once again this year. But since we're basically repping the same team that we had last year, I didn't really have high hopes for this season, I should say. But yeah, so one more thing before we jump into today's episode. All-Star voting, the NL starting pitcher votes. Everett Scott was a little bit down. He had dropped in the votes, I believe, in the last episode. But as you can see, he is back up to the top. He has a pretty decent lead over Max Fried. I'm not sure how that's pronounced. But yeah, Scott's been pitching really well. 6-3 record. I believe he started 16 games, so he's been given a win or a loss out of 9 of those, so not too bad. Yeah, we have 529,000 votes. Max Fried or Freed has 448,000, so we have a pretty decent lead over him. So yeah, hopefully we can hold on to that. And I don't know if you guys saw earlier when I was quickly on the calendar, but we are getting close to the All-Star break. We're a couple weeks away. I don't know when the cutoff period for votes is. I was not actually going to play this game against Pittsburgh. I was just going to do the All-Star game as an episode on its own. But I didn't have enough time this past weekend to play up till that. I was really busy this weekend. So yeah, you might be getting this episode and the All-Star game in this episode. It just depends on how long this game against the Pirates takes. But yeah, I've been saying a lot, and a lot in this video. I do apologize. I know some people don't really like hearing that all the time. But yeah, so I'm going to be playing this game against Pittsburgh, and then more than likely in the next episode, it'll just be the All-Star game. So it'll probably be a shorter episode. But for today's episode, we will be taking on the Pittsburgh Pirates. I'm talking way too fast for my brain to actually, or I guess my mouth to actually keep up with what I'm saying. But I've been rambling on for about 4 minutes now, a little less, but about 4 minutes. I know you guys are just wanting me to get into the game, so we will do that. We are taking on the Pittsburgh Pirates, looking to sweep them in this 3-game series, so hopefully we can do that in Game 3 of this 3-game series.
Now from the windy city of Chicago, baseball from beautiful Wrigley Field. Today it's an NL Central Division matchup between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Cubbies played well in the series so far, winning the first 2 in this 3-game set.
Yeah, and to sweep this team right here would be a huge momentum boost. It is not easy to sweep a series. I don't care if it's 3 games or 4 games. I think back to Bobby Cox. His big thing was you just want to win series. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. But when you have a chance to sweep a team, You have to take advantage of it.
All right, so I'm loving these unis for the Pittsburgh Pirates here. I like that mostly black with the the yellow trimming or gold trimming, I guess. But yeah, we're going to start things off here with a changeup. He crushed that, but hopefully our center fielder has that, and he should. One gone here in the top of the first. One pitch, one out. Keep at this pace, we'll have a perfect game. No problem. All right, so Kevin Newman up to bat, batting a .226. Not too bad. 10th in All-Star votes for second baseman, I believe it said. We're going to start him off with a four-seamer, kind of in the middle of the zone there, way in front of that one, strike one. Now we're going to hopefully be able to cash in on a 1-2 count with this nice curveball low outside corner, way in front of that, strike one. Or strikeout one, I should say. Two gone now in the top of the first. All right, so Ke'Bryan Hayes up to bat now. We're going to start him off with a changeup low, trying to get him 0-1 in the count. Fouls that one off. All right, now hopefully we're going to cash in on this 0-2 count with a nice four-seamer low outside corner. Gets a piece of that, hits it to the shortstop Simmons, and over to Crone at first. That'll end the top of the first. All right, Colin Moran coming up to bat here. Scoreless in the top of the second. Going to start off with a four-seamer low outside corner. Fouls it off, 0-1. Now we're going to look to strike him out with a curveball low here to get the first out. Hits it up the middle, but the second baseman should have it. And an out at first. One gone in the top of the second. Chad De La Guerra. Wow, I actually pronounced that right. Chad De La Guerra, going to start him off with a four-seamer low inside. Watch that one for the first strike. 0-2 count now. Going to try and strike him out with a low inside changeup. Get him whiffing on it. Whiffs way in front of it. Two gone now on the top of the second. Travis Swaggerty coming up now. Going to start him off with a four-seamer high in the zone. Watch that one. Ump called that in his favor. We're ahead in the count 1-2 now. Going to try and get him with this inside fastball. Whiffs on it, and that will end the top of the second. So top of the third now. Jacob Stallings coming up to bat, batting a .252. Going to start Stallings off with a low four-seamer. Just below the zone there, 1-0. Now we're going to look to strike him out with our fifth changeup of this at-bat. 2-2 count. Hits it up the middle. I couldn't get a piece of it. Our second baseman has it, but he should be safe at first. No, we managed to actually get him out. Just barely by the looks of it. So one gone now. Jose Barrios. Going to start him off with a four-seamer low. Watches that one, strike one. So 1-2 count now. Looking for the strikeout pitch here. This changeup outside. Gets a piece of it right to the first baseman, C.J. Crone, and he'll take the out at first. Two gone in the top of the third. Chris Sharp up to bat now. Two gone in the inning. Starting things off with a curveball, whiffs on it. 0-1, excuse me. Another curveball low outside corner. Crushes that to the third baseman. Gets past him into left field. So the Pirates will get a hit. So it will not be a perfect game. All right, but we're going to start this next pitcher back to the top of the order now. I'm going to start him off with a curveball in front of that, 0-1. Going to try and throw him off here with a high fastball. Going for the steal, but we get him. So the steal would not matter, I guess. All right, so Scott coming up to bat here. He's batting a .273, first in NL pitchers all-star votes. No home runs yet. Do not record an out with it. Sure. That's probably not going to be a successful challenge. We're up 2-0 already in the bottom of the third. Oh, got a little piece of that on that slurve just early on it. Pitch me that four-seamer, buddy. No? Okay. Oh, I should have crushed that four-seamer. Swung way late on it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Oh, way in front of that slurve. All right, so it was not a successful appearance at the plate for Scott. We're
Now a ball hit high in the air
Looking
at
to
the
get the
center
first
field.
out of the top of the
Long run
fourth,
for the center
and we
fielder,
will get it
and
with a
he
nice
tracks it
fly ball to
down.
center.
Nice play for the
Shallow
first down.
center.
Now
Brian
one
Hayes
down
back
with
up to
bases
bat
empty.
here.
And up next is Brian
Low
Hayes.
strikeout totals in this one. Been a lot of groundouts and flyouts.
Here, and he hits it for strike
I think I only have 3 strikeouts.
Usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more
Now I'm going to
off-speed
follow that up
stuff.
with a
This
curveball
guy's
low.
dedicated and feeling
Crushes
really good
it.
out
That'll
of
get
that.
into the gap. That could be trouble.
And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases.
But he should stay at second. No, he's going. Gun him. We have him.
But he is in there with a triple.
No, just managed to get in there with that triple. I wonder if we could challenge that. That might have been close enough to challenge that. Let's see here. I feel like he was out. But I guess we're not challenging it, so we might give up a run here. Gonna throw a fastball low. Fouls it off. Another high fastball. Crushes it. But he should be able to tag up on that unless we have a good throw. No, way safe. Throw is off. So we give up a run. But we have 2 outs here. Gonna try and start off with a nice changeup low. Whiffs on it, 0-1. Outside fastball to try and get him out to end the top of the 4th, and we do just that. Alright, so still holding on to our 1-run lead here at the top of the 5th. Bad release on the fastball outside of the zone, 1-0. Go for a fastball. Get him to whiff on it. First out of the inning. 6 strikeouts on the night, not too bad. Everett Scott's leading the NL with ERA, 1.55. Alright, going to start off Jacob Stallings with a high outside fastball here. Nope, not called in my favor there. Now going to try and get him to chase on this curveball outside of the zone. Got him to whiff on it. 2 gone in the 5th. Alright, starting off Jose Barrios. Starting him off with a fastball high. Missed it, 0-1. Gonna go for a forkball inside. There we go, but that was inside the zone, so I probably will not get the challenge. No, I won't. But we still end the inning. Alright, Scott back up to bat with runners on the corners and only 1 out here. Would definitely be a good time to come in clutch for my team.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Oh, way in front of that slurve.
Hey, this is spot as a pitcher right now. You want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
I just felt like watching that one.
Deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Oh, there we go. But that's gonna be a deep fly ball. We should be able to get a sac fly. Runner should come in from third. He is. There we go. So I did do something for the team. All right, so we helped out our team with that sac fly. Now we're going to try and hopefully get out of the 6th inning quickly here, but that'll be just below the zone, 1-0. Going to follow that up with a curveball low in the zone. Hits it, but that should be an easy catch for Jason Hayward there and right. And it is. 1 gone in the top of the 6th. Lolo Sanchez. Going to start him off with a low 4-seamer, hopefully get a ground out. That'd be ideal. No, held up, but it's strike 1. All right, we're going to try and get Lolo Sanchez out here with a low curveball. Swung on it in the dirt, and that will be an easy throw to first, and that should be 8 strikeouts on the day. No, 9. Kevin Newman up to bat now, 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a flyout. We're hopefully going to add number 10 to our strikeout totals with this guy. Just below the zone there, 1-0. All right, changeup low in the zone. Gets a piece of it. Nice diving play by the 3rd baseman, and that will end the top of the 6th. All right, so we are holding on to a 5-run lead now. We managed to add 3 more runs to our totals in the bottom of the 6th, starting off Brian Hayes with a low fastball for the first strike. Now we're going to go for a low changeup here, trying to get Brian Hayes out. And I will get that call in my favor. So Cabrian Hayes is out. 10 strikeouts on the day. All right, so going to start off on Colin Moran with a low curveball in the zone. Crushes it, but that should hopefully be a nice out for the center fielder. And it is. 2 gone in the 7th. So Chad De La Guerra is up. Going to start him off with a high fastball. Whiffs on it. Now we're going to try and get the strikeout here on De La Guerra with a low changeup. Whiffs on it, and that will end the 7th. All right, so Scott coming up to bat here, leading off the 7th.
Everett Scott. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as
There
well.
we go. Drop, drop, drop. That will drop, and that will be a single for Scott. So we get a sac fly and we get a single. So we should be 1 for 2 on the day.
He came to play today. Not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball.
The manager wants me to steal. Scott Sosa 0 for 3. I did not steal.
To score some more runs.
That's a very fast leg kick. Oh, shit. Got back. I'm going to be out. Yeah, I was way out. With that fast kick, there's no way. All right, so top of the 8th now after I was caught trying to steal second. We're hopefully going to get a quick inning here. He's going for a bunt. But he will make it to first. Yeah, my throw will not be in time there. So a runner on first. Maybe get a quick double play here. Starting off with a changeup. Hits that, but our shortstop does not have it, so we will have 2 on. Facing a pinch hitter now with 2 on, no out. Starting off with a low fastball. Watches that one for strike 1. Gonna try and get the strikeout here with a high fastball. Hits that into the outfield. That should be 1 out. He'll be running to third, but we have him. No, it was off target. So we have runners on the corners now with 1 out. So we gotta hope to turn 2 here on the next batter. Gonna start Chris Sharp off with a high fastball. Watches that. The umpire definitely gave him a good call there. All right, gonna look for a low changeup. Hopefully turn it into a ground ball. Whiffs on it. 1 and 2 now. Now gonna go for a changeup outside of the zone here. And that will be called in my favor. 2 gone now. 12 strikeouts on the day. All right, going to start Lolo Sanchez off with a high fastball here. Strike 1. Going to go for a high fastball here. Right up the middle. That'll bring in a run. So it's 2-6 now. That might end Scott's ball game here. Yep, that's it for Scott. Bringing in John Brebbia. He's 4-0. So definitely a good guy to bring in here. But we hold on to our 4-run lead. Scott should be credited with the win. And he indeed is. So guys, I am going to end it here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Yeah, so until next time, take care.